A look there at a sold-out crowd that's been whipped into a frenzy. It's Game 3 of the National League Division Series between the LA Dodgers and the Cincinnati Reds. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. With me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
And you can see right there that these two teams have split the first two games of the series. So essentially, that makes this a 3-game series. And that means that winning this game is huge.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
Now taking the field, welcome your 2015 Cincinnati Reds.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two guys who'll get the ball here in Game 3. More from the guys as this one goes along. But first, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Los Angeles Dodgers, as the skipper Don Mattingly will line his guys up this way. They'll match it up against the big fella, as you see the numbers right there for the right-hander Matt Latos. And defensively, you see the Reds line up like this behind him. Gordon will dig in now, and he's picked the wrong time of year for his bat to go silent.
Yeah, just one hit in the series so far for him, and they're going to have to get more out of his bat. He's got to make sure he doesn't press up there, or that average is going to continue to go south.
Underway here as the opening pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. And the pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
All right, now these guys come into Game 3 with a pretty big task ahead. They squandered that home field advantage. So now they have to get at least one of these next two games on the road to try to get it back to their place for a possible Game 5. Or, you know, of course, they could win Games 3 and 4 right here, but I think that's going to be awfully difficult.
Here comes a 1-2. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. And this is handled by Ludwig now for the first out.
Well, you know, he had the right idea up there, so at least you know he's thinking. He tried to go the other way with this ball, but he got under it just a little bit, and it's an easy play out there in left field.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And stepping in now is the left fielder, Andre Ethier. Now here's the first pitch. And a ball 1-0. the 1-0. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Here's the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Ready with the 2-1. To 2-2 now. And you figure to see that change up more and more as this day progresses.
And the first time through the lineup, you want these guys to know that you've got this pitch in your arsenal. Sometimes pitchers want to hold on to pitches and not show everything right away, but here, you want these guys to be thinking, I know he's got that changeup, so I'd better not sit on the fastball too often.
And you know, as a hitter, you're seeing the ball so well when you can take a pitch like that and square it up and just hammer it right back up the middle.
Here's Adrian now. He'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike one. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
Fox now the pitch. 2 straight fastballs now as he powers ahead 0-2.
Yeah, and it doesn't look like he's trying to get a ground ball here. He's coming right after him, trying to get a punch out.
He waits, now the pitch. And this is lifted out towards straightaway center field. Bourgeois is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, number 66, Yasiel Puig.
Yasiel Puig will get his first cuts here with 2 gone now and a runner at first. Here's the first offering. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
And he's going to want to keep that pitch down a little more. Day game, ball will be jumping, so you got to keep that ball in the park with him.
The 1-0 pitch. Runner goes for second. Pitch outside. The throw. Skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
And later in the game, maybe you question this decision to run because you worry about taking the bat out of the hands of one of your best hitters. But here in a scoreless game, I doubt they're going to put him on. So that was a good job to take what's given to you.
Now the 2-0 home. Too tight with that one. 3-0. The one thing he's shown so far, he's not afraid to work inside.
Yeah, with that base open right now, he shouldn't have to be afraid. If you do hit him, big deal. Get the next guy.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Now the 3-0 offering. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. Now the 3-1 pitch. This is foul right side. Full count pitch on its way. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Yeah, they went to the slider there on 3 and 2, and that's a pitch where you're really hoping a hitter will see fastball and swing through it. But it didn't work out that time. He winds up losing him.
So 2 on with 2 away. And here now a tough out in the person of the shortstop, Hanley Ramirez. First pitch coming. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Seems like he's missed his spots a few times here already.
Yeah, he hasn't been overly sharp, that's for sure. It hasn't caught up to him yet, but he's going to need to find that rhythm.
The 1-0. Now a swing and a sharp ground ball to third. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Dodgers strand a couple. And now the Reds will get their first opportunity. No score. Now the starting lineup for Cincinnati in this one. They'll match up against a guy who's made big strides since arriving stateside, the Korean-born left-hander Hyun-Jin Ryu. Quickly a look now at the defensive alignment they'll face in this one. Jason Bourgeois will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Center fielder, Jason Bourgeois.
Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
First pitch swinging here to start the inning, and he didn't waste any time waiting for his pitch. He got it right there. Just hit it right at somebody.
Here's Brandon Phillips. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. Now the pitch. And this one misses to Phillips. It's a ball and a strike.
And you know, I think these guys come into this game 3 feeling pretty darn good about where things stand. You know the old saying, you're going to take a split on the road if you can get it. So like we like to say, they've got that home field advantage now. And they've been a pretty good team here all season long. So the opportunity is definitely there.
Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1. Here it comes, 2-1. Now a ball hit in the air to straightaway left. This is carrying well out of here. A solo home run for Brandon Phillips. His first homer here in the series. As the Reds strike first, it's 1-0.
Well, when you start relying on one pitch out there, and you become a one-pitch pitcher, there's no doubt in the hitter's mind what's coming. He's sitting on this one all the way, and he launches it right over the wall.
In is Joey Votto now.
First baseman.
As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
And these guys already have one home run here in the inning, and now you get to the real power guys here. So you need to be careful.
The next pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Yeah, and he's got to be careful not to give up yet another home run here in this inning. So you can see they're approaching with caution.
2-0 count, the pitch. 2-0 is a hard hit ball toward the gap in left center field, and it's going to plug that gap for extra bases. Votto will take the turn and hit for second now. And he'll pull in there with a one-out double.
Boy, now that's a home run and a double against him here in the first inning. It looks like he's had a hard time just settling in, and they're jumping all over him.
Here's Jay Bruce now. Swinging a ball hit hard on the ground at first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
These days in this game we talk so much about situational hitting. Hit behind the runners, move guys up. But with one out, you got to try to drive that guy in. That was a really unproductive out, even though the guy moves to third.
Todd Frazier will get his first shot here, trying to come through with two away and a runner at third. First pitch on the way. 4-1. Men on third with two down. The 1-0 home. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball, 1-1.
And like most right-handed power guys, he's a good high ball hitter. So that's where you're going to want to keep that fastball going forward.
Ready now on 1-1. Inside and low, 2-1. Two outs here with a runner at third. Ryu now on 2-1. Now a swing and a ball pulled down the line to third. And a backhanded try, but it's just out of reach, and that's going to score the run from third. Devin Mesoraco will try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Now here's the first pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one, 1-0. Maybe some big game jitters here in this opening inning.
Well, I don't think anyone's immune to that. I don't care what the name on the back of your jersey is. This is not an ordinary game.
1-0. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. One on the way. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
Yeah, that pitch is still up a little bit, but at least this one was out on a corner. But I don't think I'd want to be making a living up there too much.
Here comes the 1-2. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Yeah, I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
2-2 pitch on the way. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
And now the benefit of you working the count to 3-2 is that runner gets a head start from first with two away.
He's ready. Now the pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Puig is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll move to inning number 2 here in Cincinnati. The Reds lead it 2-0. Matt Kemp leads things off now in the top half of the second.
Leading off for the Dodgers, center fielder, Matt Kemp.
First pitch coming. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Straight paint at 94 miles an hour. Not a lot of movement there, but it's right on a dime.
The pitch. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do. So That's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
1-1 pitch on the way. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. 2-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's going to fall for a base hit.
Yeah, this one looked like one of EK's 4-irons. He just kind of shanks this thing right down the right field line, but he manages to drop it just inside the chalk line, and that's a thing of beauty.
Matthew Cabrera will take his first cuts of the ball game here.
He's gonna go.
First pitch coming. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
Come on, turn the double.
The 1-0. He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. Bourgeois comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
And this is all about taking charge out there. That's the center fielder's ball if he can get there. So he calls everybody off, and he makes the play easily.
A.J. Ellis will take his first cuts here with the runner still at first and 1 away now. And here's the first pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Maybe a spot to pitch out on 0-1.
Well, I think he wants to go, no doubt. Might not be too bad an idea.
From the stretch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Oh, just a little over-anxious right there. I guess he figured he had a pretty good gauge on that fastball, and he hoped he'd see it again, but he got the curveball instead.
Here's Latos now on 0-2. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2. The right-hander deals on 1-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. And so with 2 away now, let's give you another look at our playoff bracket as you see what could lie ahead for the winner in this series. Hyunjin Ryu will get his first shot at it here. Here's the first offering. Tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. Dodgers leave 1. They trail things here 2-0. Ryan Ludwig will start things off in the bottom of the second.
Left fielder, Ryan Ludwig.
First pitch to him. And now the first pitch of the inning is sent in the air out to straightaway center. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Yeah, jumping on the first pitch of the inning there. Gave it a pretty good ride, but in the end, winds up being a pretty routine first out.
Zach Cozart will get his first cuts here. And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a hot shot toward third. Oh, but he robs him on a super diving catch.
And down there at the hot corner, you don't get much of a shot to measure what you're going to do. It's basically one step and a dive towards the hole. But he's able to stretch out and pull it in. That's a nice play.
In now, Matt Latos. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one.
Well, much better here in the second inning. To me, he looked a little bit tentative early on. It's starting to look like he's finding the rhythm now.
Now the pitch. And he pops him up back behind second base. Ramirez is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. Takes just 4 pitches to set down the Reds. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. D. Gordon will get a second crack at it here. He flied out to lead off the ball game.
Second baseman, D. Gordon.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Latos back to work as he gets ahead of the first man to greet him here. 0-1. Pitch on the way. And now he drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here.
Hey, you know what? When you've got a hit streak going, a hit's a hit. It doesn't matter whether it's a line drive, an infield chopper, or a bunt like this. They all get the job done, and they all count. That'll keep it going for one more game.
Andre Ethier will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. Now the first pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And you figure now this would be a spot where that man might try to take second base.
And it wouldn't be a bad idea to hold the ball a little longer out there on the mound. Really vary your times to the plate. You can't be predictable out there, or he'll take advantage.
Now the 1-0. And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
Now here's a bouncing ball sent back up the middle, and it's going to find its way into center, his second hit of the afternoon.
Boy, and this is why guys love hitting in that number 2 hole. When you've got a speed burner that gets on base ahead of you, you know you're going to see a lot of fastballs, and he just drills this one to make it 2 on and nobody out.
Adrian Gonzalez will stand in, and his guys have got something cooking now with 2 on and nobody out.
And down by 2, this is a good opportunity to try to put yourselves level.
First offering on the way. And that's in there for strike 1.
Now with 2 on, nobody out, you got to be thinking strikeout double play out there on the mound. One or the other is what you really need.
He's ready now. The pitch. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. The 1-1. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with 1 away now.
Yeah, just a little tapper here, but this is going to wind up being pretty effective because with 1 away now, it's going to move both guys up 90 feet to second and third.
Yasiel Puig will stand in now with a chance to possibly tie this thing up here in the early stages. Now the first pitch. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1.
All right, you're down 2 here. You've got the tying runs in scoring position with 1 out. This has to be a productive at-bat. Even if you don't reach base, you've got to get that guy in from third.
1-0 pitch now. And a bouncing ball, foul. Here's the 1-1. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. When that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of counts.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. And they are on the board with the sac fly as this is now a 2-1 game.
And against a guy like this, wow, you'll take any run you can get. So that was a good job of manufacturing the run here.
Hanley Ramirez will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now here's the first pitch. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. (1-0) on the way. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0.
Hey, it's danger any way you look at it right here. You've got a base open, but you've got an even better hitter waiting on deck. So I don't think I'd be working around this guy. I'd be forced to go right after him.
The 2-0 on the way. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. 2 out here and a runner at second. Now the 2-1 pitch. And Ramirez will just try and work his way aboard here. It's 3-1. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You've got to make these guys earn it.
3-1 on the way. Fouled straight back. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. 3-2, here it is. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Wow, just a great at-bat right there. Simple as that. Patient, laid off some tough pitches. He was rewarded.
Matt Kemp will stand in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
And that's what he needed here with 2 outs. He couldn't afford to fall behind another guy here in the inning, so that's a good job to jump in that driver's seat with strike 1.
He's set, now the pitch. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
His pitch count is really spiked here in the inning. He's up over 50 already.
Now Kemp awaits the 1-1. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
You don't want guys to get too comfortable up there, so that's a good idea to run something in tight.
A 2-1 offering. Hammered the other way to deep right field. And that is down for extra bases as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. And the runner will score from second. And he is in to score as well. And they've taken the lead here. It's 3-2.
Well, this is what happens when you dig yourself a hole out there on the mound. This is all his own fault. And both of those runners are going to come around to score on what works out to be a 2-run triple.
Matthew Cabrera will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. Here's the first offering. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
And against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get 1 pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
He's set, now the pitch. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
Now remember, he does have a base open here if he needs it. But this inning's already taken a big toll on him so far. So I'm not sure he'd want to make it any longer than he has to.
So 1-1. And here's a fastball, not close as he runs it to 2-1 now.
And now this is all about minimizing damage out there on the mound. He's got to regroup, and he's got to do it quick, or this game will get away from him.
Here comes the 2-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And they can't run it down. Sets the 2-2 pitch. And this misses now as Latos runs the count full to 3-2.
Boy, nothing's really come easy for him so far on the mound. He's had to work for everything, and now he's got to deal with another full count.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Just a perfect swing right there. You'll see it. Head down, eyes right on the baseball all the way. Great extension. He just drives this thing into center field to score that runner from third.
In now is A.J. Ellis, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one.
Yeah, you see there, this 4-run inning's hurt his pitch count too. It's starting to get up there.
From the belt, kicks and deals. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. Bruce is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. LA's on top, 4-2. Jason Bourgeois will stand in to lead things off here in what's now a brand new ball game.
Jason Bourgeois.
First pitch on the way. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Here it comes. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though. Here he comes on 2-2. Changeup, called strike 3 as he rolls his eyes at the call. 1 away.
Now after the 4-run inning, we'll get to see if he approaches things any differently now that he's working with the lead. Now you figure the approach will be similar, but that's a good job anyway of getting the first out here.
Brandon Phillips will see if he can do it again. He homered his first time around. First pitch coming. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1. Now here's the pitch. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him.
I'll say this. He wasn't going to get his arms extended on that one.
Now the 1-1. Over for a look here is Puig, but this is into the seats, a foul ball. So 1-2 with one away. And a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
Here comes a 2-2. Pitch in the dirt, swung on and missed for strike 3 as they'll need to throw to first here. Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now.
And after giving up those 2 first-inning runs, he's really been able to settle down, and now that's 6 in a row he's retired.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. First pitch coming. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk here would at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, this guy has some pop.
Third inning here, already 4-2 our score. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
.2-0 on the way. This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the Ledger? Kemp will wait on it, and he will put it away to retire the side. Reds are down in order, still down by a count of 4-2. Hyunjin Ryu come in now to lead things off against our starter, who probably wishes he had a mulligan to use on that last inning.
Yeah, he was doing just fine up until the last time he took the mound. He's got to hope that that was just an aberration, or he might not stick around to see another inning.
First pitch coming. Latos back to work as he gets ahead of the first man to greet him here, 0-1.
And for that guy right there, this is going to be an important inning. He's already given up 4 runs through 3. And you know, they need to get a minimum of 5, hopefully 6 innings out of him. So he needs to show something right here.
Sticks with the fastball here as he forges ahead 0-2.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
Here's Latos now on 0-2. And not much of an effort there as he'll look at strike 3 called. And on 3 pitches, he's your first out of the inning.
Well, always nice to have the pitcher leading off an inning, and here he retires him to start the 4th.
D. Gordon will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. Now here's the first pitch. And that misses inside, 1-0. Here's the 1-0. Oh, and he lays one down here, and this is going to be a tough play. Frazier with the bare hand. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out.
Oh, man, what a terrific play right there. That ball was rolling, and it stayed low, so he had to bend all the way over to make a barehanded grab, then a quick release, a nice throw to first in time to get the runner. You can expect to see that on highlight reels for a couple days at least now.
At the plate is Andre Ethier, as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
1-0 on the way. Chopper foul.
That's foul.
Here comes the 1-1. Bounced foul off to the right near Davey Lopes, a former Gold Glover himself in the first base coaching box. Now the 1-2. And a curveball swung on and missed, and a great call there as the inning is over. Jay Bruce will be the one to lead us off when we return. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Reds 2. And there is Jay Bruce. As we told you, he'll start things out here in the home fourth.
Jay Bruce.
And here's the first pitch. Swing and a shot toward right center. Now a reach, and he takes a tumble here, but hangs on for the first out.
And let's check this one out again. Look at him stretch out for this thing, and then he's going to tuck into a nice little barrel roll at the end there. That was pretty sweet.
Here's Todd Frazier now. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one.
And right now, these guys just need something to break their way. A blooper, a bunt, a hit by pitch, something to get a base runner and give that guy something else to think about out there.
Here's the 1-0. That's wide, 2-0.
This is a good approach when you're facing a pitcher you're not too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got.
Here comes the 2-0. 3-0 now.
And he's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that first walk.
Here comes the 3-0. That one's in there, 3-1. The 3-1 is on the way. And this is down at the knees, but called a strike. Wow, it's 3-2 now.
Real good lateral movement on that two-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing it.
Here's the 3-2 pitch. Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
You just get the sense that he's got it on cruise control out there now. Make it 9 in a row he's setting now.
Devin Mesoraco will try it again. He flew out his first time. Here's the first offering. And a little behind on the fastball there as he pokes it foul at strike one. Here's the pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side. We're in the fourth inning of a 4-2 ball game. 1-2. And strike three called as he says, "You got to be kidding me," with the side retired. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They trail it here 4-2. Adrian Gonzalez will make his way towards the box to lead off the fifth.
First baseman number 23, Adrian Gonzalez.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. In there. No balls and a strike.
Well, this start's been a real bear for him so far. You see the pitch count here to start the fifth. That has to be a concern.
And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Good curveball that time in the low 80s, 0-2. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Mowing away with that one, it's 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
The 1-2. Here's a swing and a little tapper in front of the mound. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
The right fielder, number 66, Yasiel Puig.
Yasiel Puig will stand in. He drove in a run with a sac fly his last time. Now the first pitch. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground to short. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly.
The batter, number
Yeah,
13.
he nearly bailed him out here at first base. Let's check the scoop on show motion. He looks to be in good position to dig this ball out, but he just doesn't want to stay in the pocket. Close, but not quite. I know how he feels.
Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. Puig off for second. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. Comes set, now the pitch. Go right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third. Has a look, now the pitch. Now a little tapper here up the first baseline, but this will wind up foul, still 0-2. The 0-2 once more. A ball hit hard to the left side, and Ramirez is aboard, hits a base hit.
With some guys, it doesn't matter if it's 0-2 or 2-0. They take the same approach either way. Well, this right here is one of those guys, and he comes through from being down in the count.
So here's Matt Kemp now, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike.
Yeah, and I don't think I'd be in any big hurry to challenge this guy again. I'd see if I could make him go out of the zone, maybe chase a bad pitch.
Comes set, now the pitch. Grounded, foul. From the belt, the pitch. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And this will add on to their lead. It's now a 5-2 ball game.
I think that man right there will tell you. This curveball's a mistake with 2 strikes. Look, he leaves it up. It's right over the middle of the plate, and it's hammered for an RBI single.
Here comes Brian Price now out of the Reds dugout on his way to the mound. And his arrival is going to signal the end of the afternoon for the starter, Matt Latos. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Jeff Francis is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. Matthew Cabrera will be the first to greet him here, as he'll do so with runners at the corners and only 1 out. First pitch to him. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And he is in there.
Well, the silver lining to this play is the fact that the runner on third was forced to stay right where he is. But with one away, it was a heads-up move over there at first to go ahead and take second base, perhaps staying out of the possible double play.
Don't let him score!
Here's the 1-1 pitch. He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. And that one's out of here. What another nickel in the merry-go-round. This one is getting ugly. So a 3-run shot to right center field, his second home run of the series, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
And if he was guessing up there, he was guessing right, because he's all over that thing like a shaggy dog, and he drives it over the wall.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. In now is A.J. Ellis.
A.J. Ellis.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Here's a 1-0. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. There to play it is Phillips. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, the pitcher, Hyunjin Ryu.
Hyunjin Ryu will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. First offering on the way. Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left.
And anytime you send your pitcher up there with 2 away, you want him to at least give you a little bit of a battle up there. But he does way more than that. He singles here to turn the lineup over.
D. Gordon will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Now the first pitch. Too low, 1-0.
And this is a guy that needs to throw that curveball for strikes.
Yeah, when he doesn't have command on it, that's when he has to lean on his fastball. And sometimes that'll get him in trouble.
Here comes the 1-0. Into right field. That'll drop. It's another base hit.
Up next for the Dodgers, left fielder,
Andre Ethier. See what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 5. Now here's the first pitch. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. Four runs here in this half inning.
Let's go, Cincy!
Pause, now the pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's the 1-1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it 2-1.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. 8 runs, 11 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. The 2-2 coming. Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Here's the 2-2 offering. Full count, 3-2.
And I'll tell you, this is an inning that you really don't want to continue any further. So this next pitch really needs to be a strike.
This now is the 9th man to bat in the inning. He's set, now the pitch. Sliced down the left side, but foul. The next 3-2. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. The 3-2 pitch. Now a ball hit back up the middle, and that is through into center field. A base hit. The throw to the plate, and the runner will score from second.
I'll tell you what, that's as great as an at-bat as you'll see all week. I mean, he just keeps fouling off pitch after pitch, waiting until he found the one he could do something with, and it finally comes right here on pitch number 9 as he drives it for an RBI single.
Here's Adrian now. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1.
Well, you know, 3 straight hits are bad enough, but now he's making things even worse by falling behind the next guy.
This is the 10th man to bat in the inning as they batted around here. The 1-0 pitch. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1. I think that man right there is reaching the end of his wits.
Oh, his team is absolutely imploding right now, and it basically came out of nowhere.
Shut it down right here.
Ready now on 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Would you say he's not really finishing his pitches at this point?
That's a good way to put it. It looks like he's aiming a little too much, and that's not working for him.
Here's the 2-1 to Gonzalez. Swinging a hard hit ball towards the hole. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. But not before 5 cross the plate, with the big blow being this 3-run home run. Middle of the afternoon at Great American Ballpark. It's the Dodgers 9 and the Reds 2. Ryan Ludwig will dig in here. He flew out his first time around.
Ryan Ludwig.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. The pitch count there, 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
Not quite reaching 90 with the fastball, but it's 1-1 now.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
1-1 on the way. Now he tries to dial back here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 2.
And this is where a guy who's been around a long time knows, hey, we're not going to make up the difference with just one swing. It's going to take base runners. So that's a good job of being really patient at the plate.
Ryu now on 2-1. And he misses again, ball 3. Here he comes on 3-1. Fouled back. Here's the full count offering. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. Taking it in as Puig, and there's your first out.
That 5-run inning broke this game wide open, so you can bet he'll be more free and easy out there on the mound. That's a nice job of getting that first out of the inning.
Zach Kozar will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch on the way. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Now here it comes. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Here comes Ryu, 0-2. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him, I don't think, but sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
Here's the lefty's offering on 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, he almost hit him on the last pitch, and he's showing he doesn't care. He's coming right back inside.
Here now the 2-2. Has to fight to stay alive as this is fouled off to the right. The 2-2 one more time. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Three-two, here it comes. And good contact there as this is hit high and deep to right center. And a dive, but he can't pull it in out in right center. And he'll round it and try for third. And he'll get in there safely.
Well, this is all about risk-reward here. It's spectacular if you get a glove on it. If not, you got to get up off the deck and chase it down.
Brian Pena is going to start getting loose in the on-deck circle, so that'll officially spell the end of Jeff Francis in this one. And a high strike there, 0-1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
From the stretch. Now a ball lined towards center field. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
This is a nice job of just getting that bat head out in front. Makes contact with this pitch right on the barrel and just drives it over the shortstop's head to score that runner from third.
Jason Bourgeois will stand in with a run in, 1 out and 1 on here in the inning. First pitch coming. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes.
Got to be careful here with a run in already. You don't want to let one get away from you and lose the possibility of a double play.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now the 1-0 pitch. Gets a good piece of it there, but this is foul off toward the third base coaching box. The 1-1. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Here comes a 1-2. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. And this is knocked down on the mound. Here's Brandon Phillips. Oh, he checked his swing there and pops this one up. And Adrian will put this one away without incident, and the inning is over. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Dodgers out in front, 9-3. J.J. Hoover will come on now to try and sort this mess out, as he'll likely be asked to go at least a few innings here. Yasiel Puig will start things out for the Dodgers in their half of inning number 6. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Fastball in there for a called strike.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
The pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now the pitch. And a good curveball gets him swinging for out number 1.
Well, you could see his mindset at the plate. He's thinking, I got to get out in front here, try to pull something. Didn't really get a good pitch to do that, though, so he's going to have to go grab a seat.
Here's Hanley Ramirez. As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike 1. And the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Now the pitch. And Ramirez able to hold off on that one, but he still trails in the count. It's 1-2.
And now on 1-2, this might be a spot where that high fastball was just a setup so that he can come back with that big curve.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Well, it looked like he had things in control to start him out. You know, now he's running from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last one wasn't even close.
Full count offering on its way. And he puts a pretty good jolt into this one, high and deep to center. And this is hauled in just shy of the track out there for out number 2.
That ball was hit well, and it might have been a different story if he pulled it. Instead, he hit it to the big part of the ballpark, and he's retired.
Matt Kemp will try and keep it going, 3 for 3 thus far. First pitch coming. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. The next pitch. Fouled back. Now Kemp awaits the 1-1. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Looks like they're showing a bit more respect to that guy up there. And that's what a 3 for 3 ball game will do for you.
Now the 2-1. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. The 2-2. Struck him out, but he'll try for first on the drop third strike. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers, but they lead it by a margin of 9-3. Joey Votto will stride in as he'll lead things off here in the Cincinnati 6th.
First baseman, Joey Votto.
First pitch coming. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
Here it comes. And Votto's able to lay off that one as the count turns even to 1-1. Here's the 1-1 now to Votto. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
Here comes the 1-2. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. Here's the 2-2 home. Now here's a little tapper down that third base line, and this could be a tough play. But a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Now another 2-2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Yeah, I don't think this is a guy you want to mess with here. He can hurt you in more ways than one.
Here's the payoff pitch. And it goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And that ball is gone. Blasted into the bleachers in left. A solo home run here off the bat of Joey Votto. His first homer so far in the series as they try to claw back. It's a 5-run deficit.
This is what you expect when you make it to the postseason. I mean, you expect the guys that have carried you all year to keep on producing, and sure enough, he comes through again and delivers a no-doubter here.
Here's Jay Bruce now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. The 1-0. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Here's the 1-2. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Third baseman number 21, Todd Frazier.
Todd Frazier will dig in with 1 in and 1 away. Pitch on the way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. 4 runs, 6 hits, 1 error on the ledger for Cincinnati so far. Right on that pitch that time as he wraps it into center field, a base hit.
Well, the previous pitch was a fastball away. This time, they try to come in with that fastball. He jumped all over it.
Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. The catcher Devin Mesoraco stands in as he'll take a look at ball 1. He waits. Now the pitch. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. You'd have to think a walk here would hasten his exit from the ball game.
Yeah, he can't let that happen. In a close game like this, you've got to make him put it in play.
Now the 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Yeah, you know, he probably got the fastball he was looking for, but on 2-0, you can look for one pitch in one spot. And if it's not in that spot, you take it.
Swing and a liner, but foul.
Give him the green light.
Now the 2-2 pitch. Fastball, and he's got to duck away for dear life there.
Oh, that's what you call getting in tight with the fastball.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. The 3-2 one more time. Swing and a hot shot towards the hole. And that is into right field, the base hit. Throw in time as he's called out on a very close play at second.
Boy, oh boy, you don't see this all that often. I mean, this is a base hit 999 times out of 1,000. All day long, it's a base hit. But he comes up firing from the outfield position, and they wind up getting a force on this play.
Into the box now, Ryan Ludwig, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
All right, boys. Do it right.
Comes set, now the pitch. Now his swing as he shoots this one over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. One in the inning for the Reds, and it comes on this Joey Votto homer. Bottom third of the order, 7-8-9, due up to start the seventh. It's now 9-4. Back here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. On to the seventh now in Game 3, but before it gets underway, we take a look at our game summary through the first 6. Matthew Cabrera will stand in as he's accounted for one of the biggest at-bats of the game so far. A 3-run shot back in the 5th that's really energized his ball club. Now here's the first pitch. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. This man out for his second inning of work, and why not? He set him down 1-2-3 the last time around.
Right, and with 2 strikeouts mixed in there as well. Just let him keep going.
The 1-0 home. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Well, when you give up a clutch homer like that this late in the game that gives the other team a lead, you know you're kicking yourself a little bit. And how are you going to refocus now and get back into this game?
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Jonathan Broxton will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger.
Number 51, Jonathan Broxton. Now playing left field and batting in the 9th spot, number 28, Chris Heisey. Up next for the Dodgers, catcher, A.J. Ellis.
In now is A.J. Ellis, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And now a pitch on the way. this is past the mound and into center field for a base hit.
Yeah, really not a bad pitch when you look at it. This is at the knees with some movement. He just uses the center of the diamond and checks in here with a base hit.
Standing in now, Hyunjin Ryu. And the pitcher is in fact bunting here as he puts this one down. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out.
Well, this is textbook baseball right here. He's got the lead already, and now he moves another man into scoring position, and that could hopefully give himself even more of a cushion to work with.
Here's D. Gordon now. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one.
Oh, he wanted that one. Probably should have got it, too.
The 1-0. Oh, this is hit hard towards second. And this is past a diving Phillips, a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
You want to talk about getting on top of a high fastball. I mean, to call this at the letters, that'd be charitable. This thing's about neck high, but he still drives it for a base hit.
At the plate is Andre Ethier as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
Pretty cool right there. You know, it's so important in a tough spot to get that first pitch strike over, and he's able to jump ahead.
Runners are at first and third, one away. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
Well, nothing wrong with that. As much as it pains me to say, pitchers have the right to work inside.
One pitch on the way. Now here's a fastball up that he sends in the air out to fairly deep center field. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly.
And at this point, every added run just makes it more and more likely that they're going to get out of here with a victory. And they tack on one more here on the sacrifice fly.
Adrian Gonzalez will try and erase his 0 for 4 in the ball game. Here's the first offering. And this ball's hit sharply toward the first base coaching box. It's a foul ball. He's ready now. The pitch. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
The 1-1 home. And they'll try to go away with this one, but it misses as well, and it's to 2-1 now. Here's the 2-1 to Gonzalez. Now a ball hit sharply toward third. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Stretch time now here in Cincinnati. It's the Dodgers 11 and the Reds 4. Zach Cozart will step in. He tripled and subsequently scored last time around. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Now here it comes. Here's a swing and a shot back up the middle. And Ramirez won't get that one. It's into center, a base hit.
You talk about a guy who's really stepped it up all throughout this postseason. Here's your man right here. He's on base again as he leads off the inning with a base hit.
And now we see Dodgers manager Don Mattingly out of the dugout and on his way to the mound. And that will be the last we see in this one of Hyun-Jin Ryu. He'll work a total of 6 innings here. Not his greatest work, but he is in line for the W. Chris Perez will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here.
Chris Perez.
Chris Heisey will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. And here's the first pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. One 0. 2-0 now.
All right, leadoff man on first. Here's where you got to start clawing your way back into this ball game. It's not too late, but it needs to start happening soon.
Here comes the 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0.
He's definitely looking fastball there, and you know, he got one, but good recognition not to go up and chase it.
Good
3-0 is on the way. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
And at the plate, he might have been told, look, you're taken until you get a strike. Not a bad idea.
All right, clear.
Now the 3-1. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2.
Might not be a bad time to have a look over to first. Make sure they don't have any ideas of trying to send him to keep out of the double play.
A runner at first with no outs here. 3-2 pitch. And this will be fouled away. The next 3-2. Fastball got him looking as that had two-seam action on it, one gone.
You know, and I think most hitters will tell you, if you get a bad call on strike one or strike two, you know, they can live with that. But if you're going to punch me out on strike three, it better be a strike. If not, I feel like you're taking the bat out of my hands.
Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Stepping in now, Jason Bourgeois as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0.
Well, this is a spot where it helps to have a two-seam fastball like that so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
Now the 1-0. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Now a little dribbler up the line to first. But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. So 1-2 with one away. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. And that's off his leg on the mound. And now, fortunately, they will get an out here. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Brandon Phillips will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Now the first pitch. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball, 1-0. On the way. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. A runner on first with two away. Now the 1-1. Right field. And that will conclude matters here in the seventh. Reds leave one. They'll need to pick it up. It's 11-4. Sean Marshall will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Yasiel Puig will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Here's the 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
All right, now you've just seen two straight breaking pitches miss away. So as a hitter, you're going to eliminate that pitch. No way does he throw it a third time.
Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Well, this has been a bullpen game for some time now, but let's go back and review the performances of the two starters, neither of whom turned in an outing to remember. Hanley Ramirez will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Here's the first offering. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. The pitch. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Into the seats, and it's gone. It's a solo shot for Hanley Ramirez. His first homer here in the series as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Well, there are curveballs that have some pretty good bite to them, and then there's some hangers. And this, folks, well, this is a hanger. Well, you can see his eyes light up on that one. That's a mistake pitch if I've ever seen one. So
here's Matt Kemp now. And a drive out to deep right center field. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. It's a solo shot here for Matt Kemp. His first homer so far in the series as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
As a pitcher, and especially as a relief pitcher, you got to have a short memory out there. Here, he gets burned again on back-to-back home runs. Not really what you want to do when you're coming out of the pen.
Into the box, Matthew Cabrera. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1.
Oh, man, if you're a pitching coach, you might want to update your resume after this performance. His guys have been brutal.
And the pitch. Hit hard but fouled off to the left, and that'll keep you honest as a third base coach. Here's the pitch. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. The ball flying around the yard in this one, as you see so far there. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now the pitch. Pitch in the dirt is swung on and missed, so he'll need to get the force at first. And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now.
And that's probably going to be his final at-bat, so you figure he won't get his 3rd home run of the game, but still, he's been a real handful here in this one.
A.J. Ellis will step in, 1 for 4 in the ballgame. First offering on the way. Starts him out with a fastball too low for ball 1. One-0 pitch now. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here comes the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
Now at the plate, here's where you got to put yourself in the pitcher's head and figure out, what would I throw on a 2-2 pitch?
Sets the 2-2 pitch. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. There to play it is Phillips. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Dodgers lead it 13-4. Joey Votto, who get the first chance here in the inning for the Reds. After him comes Jay Bruce.
Joey Votto.
Now the first pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. On the way. Line hard. And that'll slice just foul at the last moment. Now the 1-1 pitch. Now a called strike on the outside corner as that zone seems to widen some. It's 1-2. And from that man's perch in the first base dugout, more of the same.
You know, I think the calls have gone both ways, but I bet you'd have a really hard time convincing him of that.
The right-hander deals on 1-2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Two-two pitch on the way. And this is swung on and missed by Votto, and he's retired for the first out. We take a look at our line score here in the 8th. A lot of offense. Already 6 home runs between these two teams, and we may not be done yet. So one away here in the Reds' half of the 8th. And that'll bring in the right fielder, Jay Bruce.
It's your hot dog, yeah?
First pitch to him.
Here we go.
And he'll start him with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. One out, nobody on. Here's the 1-0. Another fastball. This one he gets by him. It's 1-1. Credit where credit's due. This guy's done a good job out of the bullpen.
No question. He's been able to hold that lead, and these guys really haven't threatened him at all.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw on to Gonzalez, and that's out number 2.
Third baseman, number 21,
Todd Frazier will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Here it comes. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will get foul for strike 2. Pitch on the way. Oh, and look out as they brush him back here. It's ball 1.
And now, as a hitter, 1 and 2, you've got to be thinking right center field. They'll take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
Now the 1-2. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. Reds are down in order. They trail in this wild affair. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Manny Parra will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger.
number 43, Manny Parra. Now playing third base and batting the 7th.
Juan Uribe will try to get his club a little ninth inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. And now a pitch on the way. Oh, and he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Boy, I thought at first that this was going to be a tougher play than it wound up being. You can see him turn and run straight back towards the wall here in center field, but he gets back there in plenty of time to make the play.
Here's D. Gordon now, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Now the pitch. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Now here's the pitch. Ball and 2 strikes now to the 2014 All-Star. The 1-2. And a swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the ninth.
And obviously, any time you can strike this guy out, you'll take it. I mean, he runs like a greyhound. So even routine grounders can sometimes be turned into base hits. Not when you're not making contact, though.
At the plate is Andre Ethier, as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike one.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
The pitch. And that misses 1-1.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. That's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
Here's the 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. Here he comes on 2-1. Oh, it wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3. Adrian Gonzalez would be next.
Let's do it, guys.
The 3-1 coming. Swing and a miss. Good pitch, and it's full now. 3-2.
Well, this is turning into a real dogfight now.
Full count pitch on its way. And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. Dodgers down in order, but they still hold a relatively sizable lead. Brian Wilson will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here.
Brian Wilson.
Devin Mesoraco will stand in now to begin their half of the ninth in a game that was decided long, long ago.
Yeah, this is mop-up time out there right now, but hey, these at-bats still count against your batting average, so you can't go up there and just mail it in. You've got to see this through right to the end of the game.
And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. The 2-0. And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. Ready on 2-1. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Here he comes on 2-2. Swing and a ball hit hard to third. Throw on to first, and it's a good start in the ninth inning for Wilson as he gets the leadoff ground ball.
Now batting, third baseman,
Tim Borden will dig in here. First pitch on the way. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Now here it comes. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Oh, you like the way this guy is just going about his business here. He's got a big lead, but he's pitching like it's a tie game here in the ninth.
Here's the pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
And that's a good spot for that fastball on 0-2. That couldn't have been an easy take.
Water. Get the water here.
Here comes a 1-2. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Pitch on the way. Cut fastball misses 2-2. Here comes a 2-2. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Here's the 2-2 offering. Oh, he goes up the ladder on the fastball and pops this one up. Kemp is there, and there are two men gone now.
Well, this is a situation where a home run here isn't going to tie the game. Now, he's got to work on just hitting down on the ball and hopefully trying to get on base. Instead, it's just an easy fly ball in a game where they're running out of outs.
Zach Cozart will get another shot now, 2 for 3 in the game. First pitch coming. In there for strike one, 0-1. Now the pitch. And there's a called strike two as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon.
Now 0-2 here. This is where you need to expand the zone. If it's close, you got to let it fly.
Bases are empty here with two men out. And now a pitch on the way. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here comes another 0-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, this one started out with some promise, but it winds up as a laugher as they cruise home with a 9-run victory.
Well, this one pretty much over before it started as we give you a final look at the line score here in what turned out to be a blowout victory. And guys, if you're going to be successful in the postseason, as you know, you need players coming up big, and this guy certainly did that. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and prove your mettle. I think his performance here was by far the big key to this ball game.
So that's a wrap here this afternoon. For EK, Psycho, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com. The Dodgers win it 13-4. So long from Cincy.
The winning pitcher is Hyun-Jin Ryu. Loss goes to Matt Latos. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 16 minutes. Our paid attendance at Great American Ballpark this afternoon, 42,059. The Reds thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.